What is going on, everybody? This is Pokesatsu of streamigos coming at you with another episode in the Resident Evil 4 Let's Play. In the last episode, we managed to save Ashley, and we did a lot of teamwork together. This episode is going to be a long one. Just a heads up. I know I say that in the last couple of videos, but this one's definitely going to be a long one because there's a lot to go through. I think I visited the merchant and got what all I can get from him, but I'm going to double check. And then I will cut back to when it is relevant. Okay, there is a cutscene that will play out, but right now there's a couple of guys to take out. I want to fast forward this or cut this. There you go. Oh, damn it. Please tell me nothing's gonna come down. Alright, well, I'm gonna let a cutscene play out, and if what is going to happen, if what I think happens is going to happen after the cutscene, I'm gonna reload and then come back.
I wonder if you can see me, Mr. Kennedy.
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
Shit.
Okay, so far so good. We'll be shotgun for this next one. Okay, good. So, what I was worried was going to happen is there are these trebuchets, catapults, whatever. And you gotta take out the two guys that are patrolling here, because if you don't, they're gonna alert these guys to your position and throw fireballs. Not a fun time. Because then you have a hard time getting this loot and getting into the door around the other side. Because then you want to be able to get into this door here. Because we have to get the path cleared to here. Now, there are 3 blocks of wood that are preventing us from activating the clock tower to change the pathway. You can get the first 2 down here, but the third one... Oh, I guess maybe you can get all 3 here? Question mark. Unless there's a 4th one up there, but anyway, before... Hold on. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know the HD mod did that. That's actually pretty fucking cool. Anyway, ADHD. It's a bitch. So you want to actually go down before you go up, because there's resources you can get down here before... There's resources you can get down here. If you try to go out there, you won't be able to, because this is the door to the other side. So just come down here, get your resources, and then climb back up. Shh. I just realized there's a cheese strat I wanted to do, but now I can't do it because I forgot to buy the necessary item. God damn it. So there's a room coming up that has 2 Garrador. One of them is armored. The cheese strat is to shoot the rocket launcher between them, and then that would kill them both instantly. Which sucks because really need that important strat because that is the building that is separating us from Salazar and Ashley. I could try to go back and see if there's any loot I missed, but this episode's going to be long enough as it is, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten every single thing of loot that I can along the way, so there's really no point, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to do this the normal way, which I was really not wanting to do. Because the other solution is to just start fresh and get back to this point. And I really don't want to do that. I really don't. So I'm going to suck it up, do what I need to do. Ritual preparation. Thanks to the efforts of the Novistadors, we have been able to recapture Ashley. We should prepare for this sacred ritual as quickly as possible and make Ashley an official member of the Los Illuminados. While we prepare for the ritual, those of you who feel inclined can attend to our American friend. We should be able to hold off our friend for at least a little while by jamming the gears in the clock tower with something. I think we can jam the gears in 3 places. It should give us enough time to prepare everything for the ritual. Now go and entertain our American tourist. So yeah, you'll see why I said to get all that loot first. That's a weird place to not have a sound effect. That's pretty much why. Hold on to my rifle rounds because that's going to be the best thing for the Garradors. Now, unfortunately, once you turn the lever, you can't turn it back, so I won't be able to go back to the merchant. Oh, hey, I missed one. The ammo helps. I got plenty of health, but what makes the double Garrador fight especially annoying is not only do you have the double Garradors, but you also have multiple cultists to deal with. I'll take this, please. And of course you're not going to drop anything. Why would you? Can't help me out now, can you? Usually there's like, unless I have to drop down more. I have been misleading myself sometimes. But for whatever reason, there's like enemies that spawn. Now I'm going to be using the shotgun to get through this section, just because it's going to be easier to blast people away. Okay, well I guess that saved me. No, actually, I can just do this. Bada bam. Okay, you know what? That was on me. I walked into that one. But at least that gave me a chance to do all that. So I'm going to hold off on the hand grenade. We'll stick to the shotgun if they get too close. Okay, hopefully they're... Alright. Now if we try to go around, we... Oh! That's right, this is here. I completely forgot about that. Usually I just dash through here, no problem. So I honestly, legitimately forgot that there was a typewriter here. Get the grenade out. Now I know what I'm doing is stupid, but if I can take care of these guys quietly... then that gives me enough time to be able to deal with this guy. That's it, just go back there. Back to your little corners. As long as you stay back here, you'll be fine. Because if you go any further, there's going to be some cultists that will spawn. And it's not a fun time. That was probably a smarter idea to take care of the armored Gyarados first, but yeah. Actually, let's see what it is. Okay. That's one down. Get the other's attention with the bell. Am I missing out on treasure because of this? Probably. But the armored Gyarados is... That's it. That's it, Torque Theory. Explodes. Explodes. Okay. Grab the herb and grab the money if you can. So that's the easiest way to deal with all that.
Ashley.
Leon! Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel? Where's the satisfying sound of one's impalement?
Don't fall for this old trick.
How dare you! No more games! Kill him! Kill! Quickly! We shall prepare for the ritual!
Leon, you're alive.
So maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I've sent my right hand to dispose of you.
Your right hand comes off?
Say whatever you please. Die, you worm!
Okay, so there's some things we can pick up here. What's my... So there's something I might have to sell, because for the Verdugo, which is coming up, there's a cheese strat I want to do. There's also another shotgun we can buy here. But because of a cheese strat I want to do, I have to hold off on getting the striker.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you
But
selling?
first, let's sell. Okay, I can keep the crown,
What
because
are you buying?
I want to buy the rocket launcher. Which is a striker? 43. Jeez, I wouldn't have enough anyway. Now, I'm hoping I can pull off this cheese strat the way I want to, but if not, the good old reload and whatnot is gonna be beneficial here. I don't think there's anything I can upgrade. This is going to be our best friend for a certain section. We're definitely going to get to that section here in this video, but again, I'm going to have to hold off on buying this because I want to use a cheese strat against the Verdugo. Now we'll go up the ladder. Now, for those of you Resident Evil veterans, there's going to be a special cutscene that will come up here shortly that is in reference to something. I'll go over that reference once it happens. For right now, as long as I don't misfire, I'm going to go back and save just in case. One of those situations of did I save, did I not save? And that's why if you see how many saves I have a lot, is because I can never remember if I actually saved or not. Be sure to collect the stuff on your way to where we need to go. So that's not it. But the Verdugo, you're going to want to choose it because fighting him the proper way is not fun. It's not easy. Because he's damn near indestructible. So it's almost like they want you to do the cheese strat, but basically that was in reference to the hunter scene from Resident Evil 1, where we meet the hunter for the first time. I'm going to need to concentrate on this, so bear with me. Sorry, I had to skip past that. I just want to get this fight over as quickly as possible. Huh. That was the Verdugo. He is infamously a pain in the ass for any players. Now they even added text on that. Nice. But yeah, these are nitrogen containers. Use them. That's basically how you're going to damage the Verdugo, because that's your best bet in damaging him anyway. So if you didn't want to do the cheese strat and want to fight him properly, that's how you do it. Just throw down the nitrogen tanks. You can even throw these ones down. But I'd wait until he's like closer to you. Doesn't have to be as close as he was to me, but definitely close enough to where he'll get affected by the nitrogen containers. I'm gonna check on my map real quick because I think there's another merchant coming up. Yes, okay. So we don't gotta worry about going back to that merchant. I think we've gotten all the supplies in here. Gonna double check. Okay, yep, we got everything.
It seems that Salazar is having difficulty taming the American pig. Salazar had his chance. Krauser, go get the girl. Oh, and dispose of the swine while you're at it.
Consider it done.
Now, he's relevant to the plot, at least for this plot. There is an issue with him that I will get into once we get to a certain cutscene involving him. But for now, we're just going to leave it up to mystery. And while it's up on the screen, that cave section is a bitch. And that cave section is why you're going to want to get the striker. There's another shooting gallery here. Going to collect the resources and then get back to you with that file. Lewis's Memo 2. The first Castellan buried the Las Plagas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence. But when Salazar released the Las Plagas, no one thought he could bring them back to life because when Salazar found them, they were all just fossilized remains. Everyone knew that the parasitic organism could not survive without host, that they couldn't sustain life on their own. But when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if the Las Plagas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Several years later, unexplained convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation of the Las Plagas. Then one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. They later found out it was caused by the Las Plagas. Although they appeared fossilized, they were able to survive the long years by lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Apparently, during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within their bodies, the parasites became active again. This is how the Las Plagas were resurrected. Even as I'm writing, the excavation of Las Plagas continues. God only knows how many of these Plagas have been resurrected, not to mention the countless number of ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they are not stopped, people around the world could turn into victims of this cult organization. So yeah, like I said before, we're going to be finding a lot of Lewis's memos. There was one memo that I missed all the way back in the village. That was in the farm section. After replaying the section to figure out where it was, found it. I'll put it up on screen right now. So yeah, so I think the merchant still has new inventory for us. So let's look.
Welcome. Got some rare things. What are you selling?
Okay, so he's got new stuff for us to be tuned up. but I'm gonna go ahead and sell stuff real quick. Okay, I was hoping to get the striker. Actually, because the striker is replacing the riot gun, I can go ahead and sell the riot gun.
What are you?
Get us a striker. Actually, when I can equip this, I can show you off the Ditman glitch. At least try to. Because if I have this set at 60 FPS, like I think I do, it's going to be a lot easier to pull off. And something else to note, with the PC version, you can switch between 30 FPS and 60 FPS. Although for the Switch version, I believe, it is locked at 60 FPS, so you'll still be able to pull off the glitch regardless. We can go and upgrade the striker too. Well, first. Oh, can't get it anyway. Okay, so there's stuff for the Red 9 I can get. I'm okay with the firepower and capacity on the Red 9. I want to focus on the striker. So I could upgrade the capacity if I want to, but I still have plenty of shotgun ammo. The good thing about the striker is it's got a wider range. It's got a wider burst range. So while it's not effective at long range, it's better for close encounters like what I've been using the shotgun for. So you're going to want to get the striker as soon as possible. So with that, I might actually go ahead, and if I can, I cannot. I can upgrade the capacity to go through more rounds, but I'm going to hold off. Yeah, like I said, you can get the Blacktail if you want. This is available as soon as you enter the castle. This has amazing firing speed, but it doesn't have the firepower to match the Red 9, at least when it's fully upgraded. Because with each gun there is a secret upgrade, or exclusive upgrade, I should say. Each gun will have a different exclusive upgrade. The exclusive upgrade for the Red 9 is more firepower. So while the Red 9 and the Blacktail will have the same firepower in regular upgrades, with the exclusive upgrades, this fires faster, this fires harder. One more Magnum that can be obtained, but you have to buy it. You can't really find it out in the wild, unfortunately. The Broken Butterfly is the only one that you can get out in the wild. So if you want a free Magnum, go back to, I think it's my last video where I show you how to get it. Now, the crown, I forgot to mention, is another treasure that has multiple pieces. This one only has 2 pieces to put into it. Technically, you count the crown as like a third piece in itself, but we already got the second piece from the Verdugo. The last piece to the crown is at the exit of the cave section. And then if I can pull it off, I'll show off the Deadman glitch. If not, then I'll just insert a clip of somebody pulling it off. There we go. So basically, this is what the Deadman glitch does. It only works with the striker. I've tried it with other guns, but the striker seems to be the only gun that does it. That or I'm just not quick enough to the draw. But yeah, it basically just doubles your speed, if not makes you faster. You can shoot faster, you can run faster. You can feel free to use this glitch if you want once you obtain the striker. I'm going to try not to abuse it too often. If I'm low on ammo, I might use it to get around certain enemies, but I'm going to try my best not to abuse this glitch. And once you switch back to any other weapon... okay. So if you get into any kind of QTE, that definitely will reset it. If you go into any room, that will reset it. So, yeah. Yep, back to normal now. Now, remember how I said that was the last chainsaw Ganado? I was misremembering. There is at least, counting this area, well, for this area at least, there's one more, and then there's another 2 or 3 after this section. Thankfully not in the cave section. And then there is one that is underground. No, there's 2 that are underground. So actually that makes 4 underground, my bad. But they're in different sections, so it's not 4 at once, thankfully. But yeah, I think that is actually all of them. I could be wrong, so yeah. Now, the regular Ganados will not spawn a head-eating Plaga head. They'll still spawn the first Plaga evolution. It's only the cultist that will sprout the Plaga head that eats your face off, at least I think. The final section of the game, I believe Sprout still has both, as well as the third Plaga evolution that we saw earlier. I don't think I mentioned it, but the third and final one will sprout an actual Las Plagas that will detach from the host once the host is killed. Now, there is a way you can cheese this and just get through this section without having to go through all the BS. I might be able to. Let me. No, I won't be able to. So, if you have another 30,000 pesetas, you can get another rocket launcher and then you can shoot it at the boulder, blocking your way. However, I don't have that luxury, so I have to do this the normal way. Oh, what? Like that. Now, there are some Plaga-headed enemies that will run. Now, I've never tried it, but if you think you can, if you think you're able to do it, you can try and get a you can try and get one of the dynamite ganados over to the boulder and shoot it to explode it. Again, I've never tried it, so you're more than welcome to test that theory out if you want. You'll see the El Salvador here in a second. The rifle's not going to be very useful for a while. So even, yeah, that means I'm probably going to miss out on some money, but that's okay. Now what I could have done is get through this section first. And then, I could have gone through this section first and then got the striker. But there's something I want to grab up here real quick. Because there's hidden money. But yeah, using the rocket launcher is actually a speedrun strat. If you want to get the resources around here, there's going to be a dynamite cart that comes down. We have to get back here to turn it back on once it gets turned off. But I took out those ganados real quick. Mostly because I forgot about that, and also because it makes it a bit easier to get through this section. So if there's any other resources, I'm going to collect them before I activate the thing. And that stops. Now, the best way you can deal with this is to get up here and just tunnel them. Okay. Oh. I guess that's what happens when you take out the majority of the enemies first. Actually, I'm going to test something out. See if the enemies respawn. Because if I can save my shotgun ammo for the cave section, then that's what I'll do. So if I can just avoid that entirely after getting a lot of money, go ahead and buy the rocket launcher and then I will get back to that area. Now the question is, do they respawn? Because I hope not. Now I did save, so that way in case I somehow flub this up, I can just redo it. Of course, I think going through doors counts as a checkpoint, so... Okay, yeah, that's a viable thing to do. Again, if you have the money to get a rocket launcher before this, just blow it up and then run through. Okay, so this room, it seems intimidating for the fight we're about to go through. But there's actually an easy way to deal with this, slash cheese it. So there's resources to collect. If at this point you're good about resource management, you should have enough resources to be able to get through this fight no problem. Like I said, I'm going to try and hopefully be able to hold on to my shotgun ammo for the section after this, the cave section. So we'll see how well that works out. But yeah. We have not one, but two El Gigantes. And the way you want to cheese this is you have this. And then you can operate this and send one of them down to the lava. Yes, you're missing out on some money by doing that, but it's kind of worth it. Oh god. I thought that was going to be enough. It was not enough. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Now, something to note, if you're not careful, oh, that scared me. Okay, so, something to note is that section where we drop the one El Gigante in, it can come up out of the lava and grab you and drag you down with it. So, be prepared for that to possibly happen. But yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. Bad touch, bad touch. No, 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 no. Yeah, like I said, way back in the one section you have invincibility frames. Going up ladders, opening doors. You can use that to your advantage. But yeah, this is the best way to cheese El Gigante. Jesus, this is a bigger bullet sponge than I remembered. Now back over in the village, that dog you freed earlier will help you with the first El Gigante fight. At least back in the village. Back in the castle section, you're basically... Okay, gonna get another grenade ready. And I wasted it. Fantastic. And like a gentleman, he always just waits. Now don't get stressed out if you miss the timing on that. It took a while for me to be able to get the timing down on that as well. But because I'm just running in circles, I'll just cut to when the Plaga pops out and when I defeat him. Now, am I going through a lot of handgun ammo with this? Yes. But I've had plenty of handgun ammo, so... And there should be another thing of handgun ammo around the arena. I could be wrong. I might switch to the submachine gun here. Okay, awesome. Anything to avoid using as much shotgun ammo as I can right now. Okay, that got out a lot faster. Now this should be the last time. Yep. Now, something to note is if you're too close to El Gigante when he faints, you will get a button prompt to dodge it. Okay, so I think I've got all the resources. I'm actually going to go back to the merchant, save, and then come back here. You will get a checkpoint after going through that door. However, I do want to be able to have a save point in case I need to do something. So I will cut back to when I'm in the cave section. While I'm thinking of it, something to note is, as you saw with the Novicidors in the castle, if they are flying, shoot them while they are flying and it will instantly kill them. I don't know why that is, but whenever they're in the sky, you shoot them down, they instantly die. So if you don't want to waste too much ammo, then I'd suggest shooting them while they're in the sky. Okay, for the cave section, I am going to try and abuse the Ditman glitch. If you get hit by an enemy, it will knock you out of the Ditman glitch as well. So, just something else to note. There we go. I'm basically just going to be using the Ditman glitch to get through here as fast as I can. It is easy to get overwhelmed by these things. Heal whenever you can. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Probably should save my flash grenade, but I'm an idiot. Damn it, come on. Motherfucker. This might take a few tries. Damn it! I didn't even press the knife! Just go. It's a waste of a green herb, but I need all the health I can get. Oh, go, 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 go. No! Bad bug. Oh. Okay. Once you're in here, they can't touch you. Feel free to shoot them down if you want. If they're in here, they'll just run out, so... This is a timing section. You'll want to pull this lever. You can try and use the Ditman glitch to get through here if you want. I'm not going to. Just because I'd probably flub it up. And we have the final piece to the crown. And that is actually going to do it for this episode. So, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of me playing games every Saturday night, or at least almost every Saturday night, I play Phasmophobia with the other streamigos on Twitch. I say almost because there are some Saturdays where it's just not possible, so it's best to just kind of stay informed on my Twitch and get notified. If you're curious as to what the other streamigos are up to, then I recommend checking out their links in the description below. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.